Hi everyone. I want to share with you that how a Flutter app can be connected to Firebase and how to maintain all these operations. Hi everyone. I want to share with you how to connect a Flutter app with Firebase database. Whenever we want to connect a Firebase application, whenever we want to connect a Flutter application with Firebase database, we must have a user management module, which may have the simple form like login. But if a user is not registered yet, then we should have a sign up process that the user register first and then log in, and after that there should be a data management module which controls the all operations, insert, update, delete. Mostly we call this crude operation uh, of on the database. So for example, it will be like this, that we can add data to the database. We can and after adding the data, it will look like this, and then we can update the existing data, and we can read back from database and display on the UI screen like this one. So there are two streams of data. One is about the user, and one is about the data. So these two streams of data is in real time flowing in and out of the Flutter app, and the Flutter app, every part, every screen of the Flutter app should know in real time about the changes in data and about the state of the user. So how the Flutter app will know about this flow of data? This concept is called state management. So basically, what is a state management? The state management is that how the data flows and updates your UI in a Flutter app. For example, whenever a user logged in, the app should know about that. Or whenever the user logged out, the app should know about that. So this process can be maintained using state management tools. So for in case of user login, we can apply this state management concept by developing mm, an art service. This art service is a class which enable the user to register in a Firebase, log in a Firebase, and at any time get information about the user from the database. And this is possible through change notifier, meaning to say the art service class will be inherited from change notifier. The change notifier broadcast this information to the whole app through a provider package. Provider is a Flutter package which gets the notification from the change notifier and then provides to all the child nodes, all the children nodes that the provider has. So basically it happens like this, that whenever a user do something like user log in or log out, then the auth service gets notified by Firebase, and then the auth service call a notify listener function which propagates this information to the rest of the app through a provider. And then the provider, when the provider provide the information to the UI elements of the Flutter app, then the UI automatically updates accordingly. For example, if the user is in the add new task screen, and then suddenly the user decide to log out, then the UI should automatically change. The UI, the add new task screen will automatically close and the user will be redirected to login screen. This automatic update in the UI is is applied through a stream builder. Stream builder is a Flutter widget which gets a stream of data from the Firebase through the change notifier and the provider and the auth service. Then whatever information it gets, then it updates the UI accordingly. It's it is simply like a tap of water. When you open the tap of water, the water is like a stream of data, and the water comes out of the tap and wet the skin the sink. It's exactly like a tap of water. When you open the tap, the water is continuously coming out, and when you close the tap, then the water stop. Similarly, the stream builder is continuously getting data from the change notifier and provider using the auth service, and then modify the UI accordingly. So the summary of the concept is like this: the change notifier class notify the widgets when something changes, and the provider makes your service accessible throughout the app. And the state management, the overall concept you are implementing using the auth service, change notifier, and provider. So this concept is very important while we are developing uh, apps which have a user status, and the user is doing some operations in the database. So we must apply the state management concept. If you want to know in further detail, you can refer to official documentation of Flutter, and these are the few tutorials which explain in detail what is state management, and they are providing different examples also. There are some YouTube resources also. You can easily refer to YouTube and search for provider or change notifier packages. uh, you can find many.